So what we're going to want to do to start this lab is go into Box and open up the file 88304, and we'll see right here we have the lab instructions, our data, and our lab answers. I already have both pulled up here. I have our lab instructions pulled up here, and I have the data pulled up here. We have a data file here, which is going to be our general ledger for a fruit company. You can see they sell different types of products, peaches, apples, bananas, etc. See category for purchase date, the state it was sold in, the vendor, invoice number, quantity, unit cost, and payment received for the order or the invoice. So what we're going to want to do is go into ChatGPT. We're going to ask it to start a new chat. Alrighty, so now that we've done that, we're going to want to go through here and read the instructions here. Also be sure to read all of this information when you do the lab instructions, but for our purposes, we're going to ask the question, what measures do companies take to ensure they have an accurate general ledger at the end of the period? So we've already completed prompt 1 here, but we're going to go through here and we're going to go to prompt 2. It's asking us to upload the data file with this prompt. Provide a clearly labeled total sales revenue calculated as the sum of all payment received amounts. So we're going to go over here. We're going to type that in. Oops. We're going to want to get a basis of the total sales. That's what we're going to want to do here. That's what this prompt is for. We're going to want to gain a basis of all of the sales we've completed in this general ledger, so we get a rough idea of what we've sold during this period. That's our first step here. Let's try that again. Go ahead, edit message, send. Hopefully now it takes, there we go. So now what it's going to do is it's going to read through this data set. It's going to give us our total sales revenue. So what we want to find next is we want it to identify the duplicate outliers. We're going to be very specific, meaning only, oops, can't spell very well here, repeated occurrences of any transaction Be very careful not to original entries. We want it to exclusively take out what we want. We don't want it to take out the original entries, which is why we're going to be very specific, because ChatGPT, with all of its amazing abilities and things it can do, it needs very specific instructions to get exactly what we want. If we don't perfectly input the directions, you can get a different result, or sometimes not any results at all, or results you don't quite understand. So we're going to be very concise. I'm going to go ahead and spell check everything here. Alrighty. So now it's going to calculate that for us. It'll give us a little table here, and we can see all of the duplicate outliers, not including the originals. We've got about 111 duplicates in this 1,000 transaction sheet. So what we're going to want it to do now, remember, we're just following the instructions over here. Make sure we're spelling everything accurately here. What it's more likely than not going to do here is it's going to give us our new file, and it's also going to give us an updated revenue. So we can see all the way down at the bottom. It also is going to give us our updated total sales revenue, which is what we want. It's doing it for us, and it's getting steps ahead, which is good. It's learning. So our last prompt, we're going to go over here, prompt number 5. Make it into a new Excel file available to download. We're going to ask it to make sure to include the new total sales revenue at the bottom of the data. We also want it to be named something specifically, which work for our purposes, Gen AI 8304 lab clean data. What it's going to do here is going to take what we just made minus, well, it's going to take our new data set here without any of our duplicate entries. Here's the listing for us. Here we go. Download as an XLSX Excel file. We're going to click here. It's going to become available to see here. And there we go. Let's go ahead to the bottom and check. And here we go. Our total sales revenue updated. And see we're about 9, we're minus 111 rows here. Those duplicate transactions have been removed, and our file is ready to move on to the next step. That completes this lab.